Impossible 1-1. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the
Hello.
Women's Cave. We're back and it's nighttime, so it's the party one. How? I'm sorry.
Oh, where's our tea? Where's our tea, Wilona?
Well, I was going for Long Island tea, but that's okay. I didn't want to mix too many liquors today.
Wow. Okay.
Okay,
so anyway,
maybe I had too much tea, and I'm telling too much as it is already.
Wow. Okay,
go.
I'm going to say that I'm Jade.
And I'm Wilnona. I actually know that.
And we are the founders of the And I Thought Ladies, and also some of the authors on these wonderful books right here. And I thought divorce was bad, and I thought being grown up was easy. And yes, you did.
I'm longingly looking at the books. I'm supposed to be like, here, you guys look.
Well, we don't have that right now.
Come to me.
So that's life. That's life. And
so much, whatever.
I thought divorce was bad, and I thought grown up was easy, and I thought I could juggle it all. But only I thought I could juggle it all is only available for pre-order, you guys. So thank you in advance for pre-ordering on Kindle. So just remember, Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, and if you would like to purchase a book and have it author signed, please go to our
personally
website.
Inscribe, so I have your name and a message personally from us.
So please go to our website. That's andwethought.com if that is what you prefer.
And you can also find our t-shirts too. You can be an And I Thought Lady. You can be like, I am an And I Thought Lady.
Or respect my thoughts, because I prefer that one because it's kind of funny.
Yeah, you got that t-shirt.
Whatever. We're done plugging now.
No. Are we?
Oh, we're not
I forgot something.
We're not done.
We forgot something, but I can't remember what it is.
Oh, anymore. You can check us out.
Oh, we're moving.
Oh. So, you guys, please come to Zoom and follow us and be part of our tribe. Please come. And we'll have a lot more fun over there because you guys can, type us questions and we can, try to answer them, which will be silly because,
Or you could just enter the room and start chatting, which would be weird, but, you can do it if you want. And we're going to be like, mute.
Because we have that saying that your mama had.
If you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all.
Yep. Yeah, but you're not here to talk about us. You're here to talk about how to get and keep you a happy man. And we have Mr.
And we're not men, so there you go.
We have Mr. Joe in the place.
I don't know would you like introducing yourself?
That's fine. I'm Joe. I mean, I go by Joe. That's fine. We can go by that.
Okay, Mr. Joe and the Great Smile is going to explain to us real quickly how he can get a man.
Yeah, and what qualities do men look for in women?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I guess, there's variations of that because I believe there's different things that, men look for in women. One is intellect. I mean, most of the time. I mean, we are visual. So don't get that twisted either. But I believe women are just yes, I believe women are just as visual as we are. And I think, we hate get stereotyped. We hate that. And we just wish, women a lot of times would stop stereotyping us about, the man they had or the man they want, because I don't believe, there's a such thing as a fairy tale. I believe the work you put in is what you get out of it. And, a relationship is only good as the test that you go through. You can't, to me, you can't have a productive relationship without, putting in the work. And, and most people just don't want to put in that work and they're quick to throw in a towel. And I just don't believe that. And I believe there's good people out there, men and women. I think it's a matter of finding your fit, your soulmate, and the one that fits for you. I don't believe in bashing on one, but, I think it's only as good as the work you put in it. And most people want to run. And we all have that experience. People just want to get up and run for whatever reason they think they want to run for. They run, So what do y'all take? What do y'all look for in a man? Maybe you can help me with that. Let's twist the table here.
I remember the conversations you had before. I don't think you have any problem finding another woman.
So my question is, why do you think that people in a relationship just get up and run when that first test comes?
Can I have something before that?
Go ahead.
Go for it, Jay.
Why they get up and run? I don't know. Scared of commitment. Most people don't want to be vulnerable. You got to be vulnerable for the one you love. I mean, that's just a given. I mean, it's easy to say than done. I think people are so materialistic. Everything is so materialistic and physical. It's hard to decipher what is the real thing and what is not the real thing. I just think when you really meet that soulmate, what I mean by soulmate is spiritually yoked. where you're just compatible from that perspective. And I believe that's, I mean, you get, people want to say, that, as long as I get the one, I want an intellectual woman, but I want not just an intellectual woman, I want a spiritual woman first and foremost. Not just that, I want somebody, that's going to, sometimes you might need to tell me to be quiet, but then again, it's how you do it, I mean, respectfully. I think that is the key. I don't believe in abuse on any level, whether it be physical or verbal. I just think that's just a no-no for me. But I think if you put in the work, you'll get, good results, and most people are not willing, to go through the tests and, because every good relationship will be tested. And I think that's the problem people run into. They just don't, when the tests get hard, they think that's a sign maybe we shouldn't be together. Usually that's a sign you should be together because there's everything to pull you apart.
I think that, first of all, I'd like to say two things before Jade starts with her wisdom, because I am the silliness here. So therefore, I'd like to say something. Wise, nevertheless.
Wow. Oh.
Okay. See, she paused and was speechless. Anyway, no, I'm going to say you need to go back. Well, if I understand you correctly, number one, we need to go back to that little hen story where she made the bread and everybody was like, no, I can't help you. Mm-hmm. I can't face that challenge with you. I can't gather the seeds. I can't mill it. I can't mix it. I can't put it in the oven for you. I can't do any of that.
Right.
So when everybody it was smelling good, everyone shows up. I can eat though. I can eat.
Can I have some food?
Right.
Go get a food.
Right. Everybody wants to sit at the table, but everybody's not willing to put the effort in.
Right.
Right. And I agree with you 100%. And, I don't know. I don't want to step on women's feet, but I don't want to step on the men's feet. But I am a man. But see, I don't know. Do y'all think women are too hard on men to some degree? No, seriously. I mean, that's
the wrong woman, and I will never claim to be an expert in that.
Well, but I'm saying, can we take? And I know it's hard to take the emotional side out, but when we think with emotional, sometimes we don't make rational decisions.
Mm-hmm.
So is that fair to say that sometimes when we're making those decisions, maybe we should try to kind of like separate the emotions from what was really going on instead of getting caught up in emotions? I mean, it's cliche is that the cooler head prevail, but you really got to separate the two. And I think men are more logic and women are more emotional. I mean, you may have some that disagree. I mean, men, for the sake of ego and pride, I think that's a self-destructive thing with a man. And I think, men need to get out of that. I'm totally, on board with that because we have this thing called ego since Adam. It's terrible. It's good. It's not healthy for a relationship. And if we can meet in the medium with a good woman, I think it works. But you got to be willing to step out of that selfishness thing. You can't be, selfish in a relationship. You just can't.
So for all you women out there that thought that he was going to show up and he was just going to beat y'all all down, he did just tell you that your man needs to step out of his selfishness. Replay that, DVR it, TVO it, whatever you need to do.
You're showing your oldness right there.
Hey, I recently watched some old 90s show. It was called something in some city or something. And they were talking about some TiVo. I was like, ooh, I got to Google that.
I have one thing for y'all that I would love on some different stage, take a mixture of people and round table with men and women and, maybe even throw a few pastors in there. I dare y'all to make that happen where we can round table that.
We're moving to Zoom, so we can do that. I like a wonderful round table, 4 or 5 people. Yes. So follow us on Zoom. Okay, that's my plug. I'm sorry, Mr. Joe. Go ahead.
I'm good. No, I'm good. I think we should.
We will do a virtual one, and I already know the participants in it, so this is going to be fun. I already know who I'm asking. So, hey, if you guys want to stop by sometime in October, and we're going to do the U.S. versus the U.K. on relationships and how to get a man in both countries, and then we're going to do a roundtable the next week if everybody's down for it. I know you are. Are you?
Yeah, I'm always down for it. I love to get feedbacks and see how it is, from various men because everybody got a story.
Everybody does.
Everyone does have.
So what? Oh wait, Jay, did you have anything you wanted to just jump in and add? Because I cut you off the first 2 times.
I know, and I had a really good question, and then I totally forgot because Winona. That's the reason.
I'm about to call myself no today. That'll never happen.
My question, still forgot it. But when did you? What do you see now? Now it's gone.
Oh, anyway, here's my simple question. My question is, so What is your story, and what do you think will be the best thing to take away from it, from your story?
What you mean in terms of what?
You said everybody has a story. I'm hoping that you can take your story and put it into a synopsis.
But what
All right,
made
my
Love to
story
talk about
is
relationships.
my story is you know, and I'm gonna get I don't want to get too on the other side, but as a black man, be honest with you, I just want to get rid of the stereotypical. Every man that's black doesn't have an angle. I mean, he really doesn't, and I hate that stereotype. Everyone does it, and I know where you're going. I see you laughing over there, but I mean, in men in general, I think they want to get rid of the stereotype because we get offended, just like you all get offended when you group us, and we all do it sometimes. And we can get rid of that stigma. We would be good people, you know. But my story is just, I walk day to day. I don't have any expectations of anyone, you know, and I try not to prejudge anyone on any level, male, female, whatever the situation do. I just would love to sit and have a group of and I really would love to get some feedback and see everybody. So that could be mind blowing. I mean, it's a good thing.
Hey, if you want some feedback, we got comments below. People can leave some comments. Okay, Jade?
Yes. No, I have nothing.
Why did you want to relationship? Oh, she started this wonderful question. Why did you start talking about relationships? What made you go, okay, this is the time where I'm going to step out and I'm going to talk about relationships and I'm going to be on a round table and I'm going to say this is a stereotype. I'm going to break down. What made you go, okay, this is enough. I'm going in. I'm going in. It's my turn.
I always felt that way. I just needed a platform to say it on. I mean, and I said it, you know, in various situations with different guys. I empathize with them, but I don't always agree with guys. I think it's wrong for men to always visually look at a woman and he look like he's about to eat her alive. But at the same time, I fault women too for carrying themselves in a certain way to have that out there where a man is doing that. And I'm not saying women should try to I don't believe in being naked coming out the house, but the same guy laughing. I don't believe being naked coming out the house, but I do believe you need to be mindful of the audience you have and knowing that everybody is not looking at you the way you would like for them to look at you and be the way you want them to be. And I think you do have to dress accordingly. And I think that's what, because, you know, men are visual. You know, once we see this, we see that, all of a sudden, you know, boom, you know, that's it. But it's twofold. I think men need to be responsible and women need to be responsible. And we meet in the middle with that.
Okay, so we got to meet in the middle. Now, what do you think after you get this woman and you get her in this relationship? What makes you like? What's the biggest thing that's gonna make you happy?
Well, one, you got to love on her. Women need love and affection. Men, you know, we kind of blase. I think we do, but I think we have this thing of pride where we lock everything of emotions inside of us and we never come out with it. And that's a downfall of us. And I go on, you know, record to say that we got this alpha freaking type syndrome pride. We never step out and get all deep. We try to be all cool about it, you know, but really we hurt inside. And I wish there was a thing where men would just come out the shell, because if there's one self-destructive thing, it's our pride. We have too much pride as men. And I know we do.
Wow, it takes a brave man, even a humble man, to go
Even
on record on the TV channel, on the radio, and on the podcast. That's also a plug for us. To say, hey, pride might not be the thing. It might not be it. That's
No,
amazing.
it's not. And you know, it's just that a lot of times, you know, men will, you know, some will admit to it, some don't. We have that ego thing, even though I just lost you, I look like.
No, okay.
No, we're here.
Oh, okay, I don't see y'all. That's why I said that.
Oh,
But no, I think we did. Yeah, I think we have too much pride. I wish we would let some of that ego go us sometimes. You know, we have too much ego going with us, and we just need to brush that aside and really step out to it. And we need a good woman to complement that, meaning, you know, not take advantage of it, but actually embrace it.
so what you're saying is that men need to allow themselves to be vulnerable, not just always prideful in their hard shell, and that women should take this vulnerability and actually care for it, not use it and abuse it.
Yes, and a good woman would not. And when, you know, when we uplift the man, you will be surprised a man will try to move mountains for you when you uplift them, but when you put them down, man's pride is a big thing. Even the word tell you to respect your husband and love your wife. And that goes with saying, love is very important to a woman, whereas respect is very important to a man.
Jay, do you have any questions?
Well, no, actually, I just think that is actually a good place to cut it.
I have one last question. So are you single and are you looking, or are you just a taken or and something what?
Right now, I would love to just not comment.
You do it and enjoy it. Okay.
Yeah, I want to leave my situation alone.
All right. Wow, you guys, is there a way that you want anyone to contact you to find out more about your works and more about your relationship expertise? Facebook, something that you might want to put out there?
I mean, they can always hit me up on Hangouts. Contact. I can always be hit up on Hangouts through my email. Just hit me up on the Hangout on what is it? Google? I think it's Google Hangout.
Okay.
Yeah, and just hit me up on that. Make their comments. If they want to get in contact with me, they can. It's davvall7@gmail.com. I mean,
So that is Joe Duvall, davvall7@gmail.com. So you guys hit him up on Google Hangouts. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you so much for
stopping by the Women's Cave.
Yeah,
as we see you in your car, so you kind of fleeing.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this.
Only if you share the links with your friends. All
right. Y'all have a nice one.
I'm gonna go have something to say. Thank you so much. So since you've wrapped up, we're gonna wrap up real quickly. I am Winona, and
I'm Jade,
and we are founding members of the And I Thought Ladies. That's a speaking group, by the way. There's 11 of us. We are also the authors of And I Thought Divorce Was Bad. Go ahead.
And I Thought Being Grown Up Was Easy, and I Thought I Could Juggle It All. Now, And I Thought I Could Juggle It All is only available for pre-order on Kindle. So, And I Thought Divorce Was Bad. I thought Divorce Was Bad, and I Thought Being Grown Up Was Easy. Available on Amazon.com, BarnesandNobles.com, and also if you guys want to buy it on our website and wethought.com, we will send you out a book personalized to you with a little message and signatures from the authors.
Also, you guys, since we are moving on September the 12th to Zoom, we hope you follow us. But if you don't follow us, you can always check us out on Blog Talk Radio or at And I Thought. You can see us on iTunes. Well, not see us, hear us on iTunes at And I Thought. This will be a recap of the show.
Or you can subscribe to our show, our YouTube. You guys hit the subscribe button and we'll show up.
Well, our podcast is also on andwethought.com. You guys, it has been wonderful having you here. Mr. Joe, would you like to say anything last leaving words for our viewers tonight?
Well, peace, love, soul, and happiness, but other than that, let's do that round table. Let's get it down.
We will. We'll move
so the second week of October, you guys, if everything works out, we will have that round table of men versus women in the relationship battle. It should be fun. It's going to be more women, and he's probably going to be the only dude, unless he has somebody else.
Yeah, let's hear some other experts. But
you know what, y'all? I would love to come up live on the show when you do it too, because I want to be.
Oh, you're going to be a guest.
Oh, you're coming.
Oh yeah. So. Yeah, just don't just don't say nothing bad to my email and tell me nothing bad.
Oh, absolutely. What is that saying? As we said in the beginning, what your mama say, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all.
I can dig it. But thank y'all for having me, okay?
Yeah, no problem. And as we say, wisdom is all around you.
If you're open to finding it and accepting it. Peace and love from Winona and Jade. Bye-bye, you guys.
Bye.